The week ahead will bring an uptick in economic data with a fresh report on new home sales to start the week. The May data follows disappointing figures from the prior month, as well as downwardly revised sales numbers for March. Jefferies economist Thomas Simons recently noted that the new home sales data has been volatile recently, shooting higher in November due to the post-hurricane replacement sales, then dipping in December and January due to payback, and then rising again at the end of the first quarter this year. Other reports throughout the week include the S&P CoreLogic Case-Shiller Home Price Index, as well as consumer confidence on Tuesday, followed by midweek release of durable goods, international trade, and a petroleum status report from the Energy Information Administration. On Thursday, we'll get GDP and weekly jobless claims, and then end the week with an update on personal income, which will give investors a barometer of the strength and direction of the consumer sector. Meanwhile, a few Fed speakers are lined up on the calendar, including Atlanta Fed Chief Raphael Bostic, who is set to speak Tuesday at the Birmingham Civil Rights Institute in Alabama. Also, Dallas Fed President Robert Kaplan is set to participate in a Q&A session in Houston. Boston Fed Chief Eric Rosengren is slated to speak on Wednesday, and St. Louis Fed President James Bullard will talk about the U.S. economy and monetary policy with an audience Q&A on Thursday. Bostic is set to wrap up the week with another appearance, this time at a meeting with the Fed Up Coalition in Atlanta. Although the corporate side of the calendar is rather light, there are a few events that some investors in the semiconductor sector may find interesting, including Samsung's attendance at a UBS Korea conference at the start of the week, as well as chip company Marvell Technology Group's annual shareholder meeting on Thursday. South Korea's shipments of semiconductors rose 45% in May to a record of almost 11 billion, which helped fuel positive sentiment about global growth prospects and contributed to tech sector gains. The Bank of Korea also recently noted that the country has been on a sustained path of solid economic growth, fueled in part by an improved trading relationship with China. However, South Korea's growth prospects appear to be threatened by central bank tightening, notably by the Fed, as well as from a strengthening of protectionist trade policies. Visit the IBKR Trader Workstation for a full list of U.S. and global economic data, corporate events and earnings, IPOs, and more. I'm Kalen Holliday with Interactive Brokers, asking you to enjoy your weekend.